Shalom unto the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Ha Chodash. Secondly, double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of great millstone that teach in their Ruel today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Midlands branch, coming at you with another lesson. And right before I get into the lesson, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, and also to the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the heathen nations and that may take on the physical appearance or look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, I'm just going to get into a quick, news update, okay, when it comes to, current events, when it comes to this financial or system or economy, okay, here in America, when it comes to job losses and, in our retail stores, okay, or, marketplaces, okay, that just suddenly closing, okay, due to, the financial woes, man, okay, that, that America is experiencing, okay. And I had this video queued up on the screen, which is of one of the beloved brothers amongst the ministry, okay, his channel, Arrows of Indignation 144, and he gave the title of this video, okay, The Party is Over for Babylon, okay, and Babylon going into America, okay, because America, okay, is spiritually known in the scriptures, okay, or codified, okay, known in the scriptures as Babylon, okay, and now we're witnessing the downfall of this place, okay, which is being ruled by the biblical Edomites, which is the so-called white race, okay? When it comes to the elites, the central bankers, on down to the lesser luminary ones, they're doing a bidding when it comes to this, the government officials. And we know that us that's in the faith, we know that these elites have an agenda to crash this system when it comes to financially and come with a new system, okay, when it comes to the NWO, okay, by replacing the physical dollar, okay, the American dollar, replacing it by the way of the RFID microchip, which is known as the mark of the beast, as they preparing globally, okay, but mainly here in America, okay, preparing to go cashless, okay, and that's where you're starting to see the trend, okay, when it comes to this economy. They get rid of the physical dollar, the cash, okay, and come with a new currency, okay, like I say, a digital currency, okay. And, I'm going to play this video going into you had a certain retail store known as Party City here in America has come to the point of, I guess, bankruptcy or bankrupt, okay, that they decided to close all their stores, okay, and lay off all their workers, okay, here in America, okay. And, this store was known for, when it comes to merchandise, okay, material things, when it comes to party, okay, being in the spirit of mirth, okay. And we in that time now, as we're approaching, as we're in these holidays. We just got over a couple of months ago, Halloween, Thanksgiving, now approaching of Christmas, New Year's Eve, okay. Well, a lot of these simple Americans, okay, hold these traditions when it comes to these holidays, okay, which are really heathenistic customs or pagan customs, okay, that don't have nothing to do with the Bible when it comes to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, because it's mainly you Israelites, okay, that's all into the celebration of these holidays, man. Okay, spending your hard-earned money, okay, just to please each other, okay. But now we come to the point, okay, more and more, as I may mention, the coming of financial woes and economy, the economy about to crash, man. Okay, and they may mention in this video, okay, that you got here in the States a store that goes by the name of Big Lots. Okay, it's closing down. Okay, you got Amazon. You know, certain employees of Amazon on strike. Okay, you got a lot of workers that's on strike. Okay, that want more pay. Okay, due to the the high cost of living. Okay, especially as we're witnessing inflation, and it's only going to get worse from here on out, man. Okay, as I say, as these elites ready to replace the physical dollar, okay, and come with the MOTB, okay, the RFID microchip, okay, that's going to be the next way of buying and selling, okay, when it comes to currency or monetary gain. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this video, and I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures, and that be the lesson, and I pray that the lesson is edifying.
And we have breaking news. The party's over for retailer Party City. The company told corporate employees on a call today the business would be winding down operations immediately after nearly 40 years, and today would be their last day of work. It's unclear right now if retail stores are also closing immediately. The chain is the largest party supply store in the U.S. and recently exited bankruptcy in 2023. This news comes one day after Big Lots announced it would be closing all of its U.S. stores.
We've been left with no other choice but to begin winding down Party City.
Rest in peace to Party City, as they announced today they are completely shutting down. In a call with the CEO today, he announced that Party City is officially closing down in America and that every one of its employees had their last day of work today. Just 5 days before Christmas, this guy hops on a Zoom call and tells everybody that they are fired starting today. Now, this does not affect any of the Party Cities in Canada, but that's because those are owned by a separate company called Canadian Tire Group. Out of the 750 stores that Party City has across the world, the Canada ones are only 69 of them. And this is what Party City looked like just this past Halloween. Everybody lining up to get their Halloween costumes that are just not going to get them anymore. And that is leaving room for Spirit Halloween, who usually just pops up for a month before Halloween, to come in and take all of Party City's business. On top of that, this is following the same trend as Big Lots, which is also shutting down after being in business for 40 years. And besides Party City having to close, which is sad, the fact that all of these employees, which are tens of thousands, were told 5 days before Christmas, all of a sudden that today is their last day, is absolutely heartbreaking.
You know, I done been through a lot of layoffs. And I've been in corporate America a long time, 30 years to be exact. And I've never, ever seen a layoff that Party City did today. That was horrible. That was unprofessional. And it was just heartless. There is no reason you should be laying somebody off the day of with no severance package, 5 days before Christmas. Nothing. That was horrible. That was horrible. That wasn't thought through in the climate that we're in. And y'all wonder why people are snapping, because you're positioning them to not have anything. That was heartless. There was no thought process into that. If you knew something was going on, there should have been some preparation. That was horrible. That was horribly done. And I don't care, what was going on in the business itself. It should have been handled better. And that's, bro, and y'all wonder why these people are snapping. You are positioning them to do that when you do things like this. It's crazy. All I can do is shake my head. That was horrible. That was horrible.
Imagine laying off over 60,000 employees just days before Christmas. Well, Party City just did. And for many of these employees, they just found out on Friday. So Party City is closing all of its stores nationwide. And this is not something you just find out overnight. So why are employees finding out just days before a major holiday that they won't have a job? These companies won't even give you a day's notice, so why are you giving 2 weeks notice when you decide to quit? And that's why it's extremely important that you always put yourself above any corporation. They simply do not care about your well-being.
Hey, so you see, okay, so employees from Party City here in America, just suddenly lost their jobs. Just got laid off. Okay, without an advance notice. Okay, and that's how it's gonna go for many other companies or stores or restaurants. When it comes to the workforce. Okay, just suddenly, man. Okay, they're getting told, okay, that this is gonna be a last day on working. Okay, due to financial situations. Okay, with these stores or marketplaces don't have the consuming business no more. Okay, or a lot of these CEOs or owners of these stores, they don't they are looking ahead. Okay, because they seeing when it comes to the markets. Okay, you got the Dow, okay, dropping at an all-time low. Okay, when it comes to the stock market. Okay, so the more and more is leading into more a struggle or financial situations when it comes to an individual and when it comes to their well-being and their families. Okay, when it comes to support. Okay, hey, so we coming into these times, man, or we're entering to the times, man. Okay, a great tribulations here on America. Okay, because we about in the time coming to the time of civil unrest. Okay, anarchy, martial law. Okay, concentration camps. Like I said earlier, the implementation of the RFID micro. Okay, and you just not had Donald Trump, which aid into even though he's not sworn in yet. Okay, which coming in next year on January the 6th when it comes to inauguration day. Okay, but he just passed a executive order or when it comes to trying to avoid a government shutdown. Okay, when it comes to as we're in the time of the holiday season. Okay, and your average American, especially when it comes to the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, okay, Israelites, they're not paying attention, man. Okay, their whole reason now, okay, is to trying to live it up in the spirit of mirth. Okay, preparing themselves, okay, for Christmas and New Year's. Okay. Yeah, but once again, man, you starting to see more and more of the coming of a lot of these stores being foreclosed. Okay, and people getting laid off suddenly. Let's get this. I'm gonna go into the scriptures, and I'm gonna start out with Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now, thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And it's going into you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you Israelites. Okay, and that's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushai have the prophets out there giving that forewarning. Okay, to prophesy. Okay, which the word prophecy or prophesy mean to say before. So right before these things, okay, here on the earth take place, when it comes to the Lord visitation or great judgment, okay, the Lord always set up the prophets to give that forewarning. Okay, and that's what the Lord is doing now. As Yahweh Shema Shai had the prophets on the highways and byways, and this word being published on the internet. Okay, but majority of our people, they scoff, they scorn, they make mockery, don't want to take heed. Okay, until when they feeling adversity. Okay, and it says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And we coming to them times now, as we're approaching Jacob's trouble. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Okay, and the only ones that's going to be delivered is the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3. okay, that's destined to be saved, okay? Otherwise, 2/3, according to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, is going to be cut off and be judged due to their disobedience and their non-belief and not taking heed to the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, okay? 2/3 of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, especially here in America. Verse 2, and it says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. Yeah, that's going to prosperity. Okay, you starting to see more and more the prosperity of America, okay, is coming to the point of how can I say it? Coming to the point of being, you know, not being prospered no more. Okay, I say it like that. Okay, when it comes to these jobs, when it comes to the, you know, these colleges, okay, careers, okay, entrepreneurs, okay, certain businesses, okay, that, you know, that's starting to foreclose, okay, due to the economy, okay, the inflation of the economy. And like I say, these elites ready to get rid of the physical dollar and come with that digital currency, that RFID micro, okay? And it says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble and the strong man shall bow themselves, okay, and that the keepers of the house shall tremble, going to the government, okay, like I said, they just now had to pass a bill, okay, to help, you know, avoid a government shutdown, okay, which that's going to lead to more debt, okay, being pumped into the system, okay, more inflation, more prices, okay, about to skyrocket, okay, going into hyperinflation, okay, like I say, the stock market taking hits, okay, and it says, in that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because there are few. Yeah, the grinders represent the jobs. Okay, you're starting to see more and more job losses and layoffs. Okay, and when it comes to unemployment, this system don't have the aid or the money to help people, okay, that's, you know, that don't work and then lost their jobs. Now they want to file for unemployment, and there's no money like that in the system. Okay, and you're seeing certain aid being cut. Okay, wait till they come to the certain government programs such as the EBT, okay, SNAP programs, okay, food stamps, okay, Social Security, okay, Medicaid, okay, Medicare, okay, etc. Okay, retirement, okay, disability, okay, all that aid into this country when it comes to the people depending on it, man. When it comes to certain benefits, okay, and it says, "And the grinding cease because there are few, okay, the jobs, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Okay, the windows, okay, going into the opportunity, okay, to trying to make a successful career or living here in this place, America. Okay, but it's getting more and more harder to make ends meet. Okay, a higher cost of living. Okay, and it says, "And the door shall be shut in the streets," okay, going into your certain businesses. Okay, example, a Party City, okay, Big Lots, okay, and other certain stores and restaurants and marketplaces, okay, that's closing. Okay, certain banks, okay, that's foreclosing. Okay, that's becoming bankrupt. Okay, and it says, "And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low," okay, job losses, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, okay, going into when people, you know, as your average American, you know, get up to go to work in the morning, okay, but here in America, you know, you got first shift, second shift, third shift, you know, the graveyard shift, okay, you know, all day around, okay, people are working, but at the same time, okay, the pay, okay, is declining, and at the same time, things are getting more and more higher, okay, when it comes to prices, okay, inflation, and it says, "And all the daughters of music shall be brought low," okay, going into the entertainment, man, okay, all that's about to be taken away, okay, especially when all hell break loose in the time of the coming of martial law and shutdowns, okay, lockdowns, curfews, travel bans, okay? So let's get this. On 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly, suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Yeah, going into your marketplaces, okay? Your retail stores, okay? Your grocery stores, your restaurants, okay? And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, okay? And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear, they shall be suddenly afraid, okay, alarmed, okay? And the ones that push the alarm, giving that warning, okay, start with the prophets of Yahweh Shemel Shai on the highways and byways, okay? And his word being pushed on the internet, okay? So that's the alarm sound of what's to come, okay? When it comes to this financial, the financial crash of America, okay? And it says, and at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, okay? So it's going to be survival of the fittest, okay? When it comes to martial law, when it comes to food shortages, okay? When it comes to lockdowns, okay? And when it comes to the lack of resources, okay? People going to be at each other. We already seen how corrupt America is now with the crime, okay, rates, okay, going up. Okay, so how much more, okay, where there's no when society totally collapsed and there's anarchy, okay? And it says, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run, okay? Hey, so wait till, all hell break loose, man. Okay, and the main thing, wait till the Lord remove the prophets off the highways and byways, okay? And his word being published on the internet as these elites and this government ready to come with censorship, okay, regulations of the internet, okay, when it comes to this word being pushed, when it comes to truthers or those that speaking or what's going on, okay, when it comes to this, the current events that are taking place, especially when it comes to this economy, okay, and these elites agenda that's being exposed, okay, and then when our people going to wonder, okay, they're trying to seek Yahweh Shemel Shai, okay, and seek this word, but it's gonna be too late. Let's get this. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, say the Lord, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills, okay, going into this government, okay, financially wise, okay. And we always go into how America is a import country, okay, that this place is known for receiving goods from other countries, okay, such as, China, okay, Taiwan, okay, India, okay, Europe, okay, all these other countries outside of America, okay, that do trades with America, that's starting to cut off from the dollar and not, sending their goods over here anymore. Okay, so that's leading to more of a financial crash. Okay, more and more inflation. Okay, especially by the way of the harbor. Okay, by the way of the sea. Okay, that America known to get their goods in. Okay, you got people being on strikes when it comes to the harbor. Okay, truckings. Okay, trucks. Okay, trucking company. People going on strike. Okay, down to your average American employee or employees, okay, that's on strike. And it says, how are ye inhabitants of Matash, for all the merchant people are cut down, and all they that bear silver are cut off, going into this financial system. Okay, because Matash was an ancient city which was known for their finance. Okay, till it was, eventually it came to a financial crash. Okay, so America coming to that point, man. Okay, like I say, these elites ready to push, implement that RFID microchip, which is known as the mark of the beast. Okay, and we always get that stern warning. Okay, start with the men of great millstone. Okay, start with the apostles, elder bishops, and brothers on down to give that stern warning not to take that RFID microchip, because the ones of our people that take it, they're going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear missiles at the peak of the Third World War, according to Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. Because eventually this place, America, is going to be destroyed by the way of missiles, okay? When Yahweh Shai return, okay, who the world called Christ, by the way of the chariots, okay? And Yahweh Shai bringing salvation only to the elect, okay? That's not going to take that MOTB, according to Revelation chapter 20, verse 4, okay? Even if it means that they have to be martyrs, okay? Because the ones that die in this faith, okay, they're going to be the first ones risen up when Yahweh Shai return to gather the rest of the elect by the way of the chariots, what the world call UFOs, okay? And at the peak of salvation is going to be the Third World War, and this place, America, is going to be totally annihilated by the way of missiles, okay? Mainly by the way of Russia. As you see, the Third World War is being brewing, okay? But Yahweh Shai is going to deliver the elect at that time, okay? And the 2/3 of our people, they're going to be cut off, okay? Especially those that take that MOTB, okay? And let me see. So that's it on that. Let's get this, and I'll get ready to close. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And the word woe means destruction, okay? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, and all these things are all on the rise, man, okay? The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, okay? The powers going into the government, okay? Here in America and worldwide when it comes to civil unrest. For the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? And us are the hopeful elect. We're going to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? To be our cover in the times ahead, okay? Behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for the amendment, okay? And the scourge is known as for a whip. So these plagues is coming in the form of a whip, okay? But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And that's majority of our people, right along with the simple Americans, okay? They're not mindful of the plagues and the times of the plagues of the Lord visitation, okay, here on this place, America. And it says, behold, virtues shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Yeah, the virtues representing goods, okay? Like I say, even though we in the time of the holiday season, and you got certain places closing down, but still, things are still reasonable, okay? But wait till everything comes to a halt, okay? And it's a total society collapse, okay? But majority of our people, right over these simple Americans, think they're in a good case. But that they shall think themselves be in a good case, even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Okay? And so we coming in these times, man. Okay, more and more. Okay, us that's in the faith. Hey, the scripture says, watch as well as pray. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. And I pray that the lesson is edifying. Until next time, Lord willing, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.